And Intellivision dude here with a really random video. You know, I just got another item from my Intellivision collection, and I didn't even think to do a video for it. But let's do a video for it. I got this yesterday, and I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. I opened the box, but that's as far as it went. And I got me a copy of Jetson for the Intellivision. I did not have the box or manual for this. Top is a little beat up, but it's intact. A little beat up though. I'm surprised how many of those are just missing and broke off. So now I have a double cartridge. I'll have to decide what to do with that. There's the manual. Here's some kind of noise in there. What is that? Something fell out, and I don't know what it was. Because now I lost it, whatever it was. It was probably just junk. But there. Jetson. Video cartridge for use with the Intellivision or Intellivision 2 master component. Here's how to play. So, yeah, I don't know what to do with the double cartridge, but I'm glad to have the box now for my collection. I might sell it on eBay, or I might trade it, keep it for trade bait for other Intellivision stuff, as well as my double for Melody Blaster. Now that's trade bait as well. I haven't decided what to do with that yet. I keep holding on to it. But I thought I'd just show some other things. The other day in the mail, I got this, I think a couple days ago. I don't... I'm not getting too hardcore into collecting the Nintendo Powers, you know, Nintendo Powers. I got that one nice lot, if you look back at my videos, where I got all kinds of good ones. And then I mainly wanted the... I got the Paper Mario 1000-Year Door one. I went out of my way to get that one. And so I wanted also the other Paper Mario one. The first Paper Mario. I also have Super Mario RPG. There we go, Paper Mario. It's more like a walkthrough in a way. And it looks like it says here on the last page of it. Well, that's not the last page of it. Let's see. The Crystal Palace to the final fight in Bowser's Castle with our big Paper Mario follow-up review. Don't miss it. So that'd be next month. Next month we'll take you through Flower Fields and Crystal Palace. So now I'll have to find out if that's true and if I have to get number 142. Might have to get number 142 now. I wasn't sure what I was showing there. Oopsie. I really need something with a viewfinder, like with my old digital camera. My webcam has better quality picture, but I can't see what I'm looking at unless I look behind me and look at my computer. But I like this though. I wonder if there's an issue where they actually reviewed Paper Mario. Because this is more like the walkthrough issue. This one comes with a little Pokemon comic. Did this one have a poster? Was this one supposed to have a poster? Or was it the comic instead of the poster? What would be like center of the book? Would it be center of the book? See, I don't know if this one had a poster or not. I didn't pay much for this though. Maybe this one didn't have a poster. It mentions, well, it doesn't actually say. As far as I know, it doesn't say. I want to spend all day looking through the contents here to see if it has a poster. Pokemon Stadium 2. See, I don't know if this issue had a poster. It may have been the comic instead. Where was that at again? See, there's the Pokemon comic. Maybe they did that instead of the poster. Whatever. But cool, though. Yeah, I should be showing you more of the pages, but hey, whatever. Maybe another time. I was also going to show you a little bit of my new copy of Retro Magazine. I did subscribe. I did do the second year as well. This is still part of the first year. It's supposed to be, I think, 6 issues in year 1. I believe this is issue 5. Even though some people are going to get issue 6 in year 2 anyway. My personal opinion of the Retro Magazine is a little on the mixed side. I think there are a lot of nice articles and nice sections in this magazine, but there's some things I don't like. Now this is cool. Finally, the Intellivision gets gets talked about a little bit. But that's also one of my complaints, is that there's not enough pre-NES talk in this magazine. That's one of my major complaints. I feel like there's too much Nintendo. Way too much Nintendo talk in here. Now, some of the things I do like, let me get to some of them. Here's one more thing I'm kind of iffy on. Right, you know, I felt like this article's, it's kind of iffy at best. It's just making fun of the box arts that lied to us. My main thing is that I have a great sense of humor. As far as I'm concerned, I do. His jokes just fall flat. They're just downright terrible. In my personal opinion, his humor is lacking. I guess it's cool to make fun of the box art, but come on, I guess it's box art that lied to us, but you're making fun of this one here? Aw, whatever. That's just be me being picky, I guess. NES Nation with Pat the NES Punk. That's cool. I love Pat the NES Punk. I watch all his videos. Well, no, actually I lied. I haven't really watched his reviews. I mainly watch the podcast stuff. That's what I like. And I actually watched a majority of this year's marathon that they did. And I enjoyed that. This is a really nice article, Collecting Castlevania. This may be one of the best articles I've seen them do yet. Really goes through every single version of Castlevania ever made with a big ol' Castlevania timeline over here. That I really like. Here's the main thing I like in every issue, is the Collectathon. They pick a system and they tell you all the rarest games for that system. And what to collect for, and what to look for, and what to look out for scams and things, you know. So that's my favorite part. Things I don't find necessary. Let me find it here. Well, I do like that they're, you know, like this one I'm acceptable with. Pure Solar. You know, it was originally a homebrew, and now it's ported over to an actual console. So that's cool. Good thing, I guess they can mention that in a Retro Magazine. But reviewing Smash Brothers for the Wii U in a Retro Magazine, what's the purpose of that? That's not retro. Just because the original Smash Brothers was on the N64, does that give you an excuse to review it? I don't know. I'm iffy on this. This review could have been... Any other retro game could have been put there. That's just my opinion there. And I want to complain about the RPG issue. They did an issue on RPGs. And there was no mention of any of the Intellivision Advanced Dungeons & Dragons games. Now, as far as I know, quote me if I'm wrong, I believe Treasure of Tarman might be the very first dungeon crawler on a console. Now, I guarantee it's not the first dungeon crawler, period, like computer and stuff, but I bet you it's the first one on a console. We're talking, what is it, 1982 that game came out in? 82, 83? Probably 82. I don't know if there's any other dungeon crawlers back then on a console. What do you have? The Atari and the Intellivision? As far as I know, dungeon crawlers and RPG, you got swords and shields and potions and things to... You got hit points. And then, while I've never played it, isn't Dragon Stomper on the 2600 Star Charger the first RPG on a console ever? Doesn't that deserve a mention in an issue about RPGs? So, those are my main complaints. Is that I think more research and more work could go into these. That's all I'm saying. But besides that, it's not a bad magazine. I'm not trying to bash it. I'm not trying to tell you not to buy it, because it is a good magazine with a lot of good articles. NES Remix for the 3DS, I guess. Mentioning that retro games are on the 3DS in a new remix style is, I guess. I don't know. I won't complain about that one. I still say it's a good magazine and you should still get it. Just some things I like, some things I don't like everything. You know, and me being Intellivision, dude, I don't want you to think I'm pro Intellivision. Intellivision should be mentioned here and here and here and here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that sometimes I feel like it's not being mentioned at all, period. But I was glad that I seen a mention real quick in the Homebrew Heaven, and they mentioned Blix. Because Blix was very freaking limited. I forget how limited, 20 copies? 25 copies? I've already forgot how many copies were made, and it was given out at CGE. You had to buy it at CGE. Super limited. But it may be released on a future Intellivision flashback. So, that's that. And I guess the last silly thing I'm going to mention here is I have a broken Nomad. And I should probably try to sell on eBay. I don't really know. But I will send the offer out to anybody who is listening. I don't know what I would sell it for, though, or trade it for. I'm not really sure at the moment. The issue is, well, besides that it's not having the battery pack, you can still use an AC adapter, is that there's a short somewhere here. I don't have it plugged up at the moment. But maybe 1 out of 100 tries, you might get it to come on just for a second or two by flipping that back and forth. There's some kind of short in there. I did get it to come on once or twice by just messing with that quite a bit. It's really loose or something really short, but most of the time you get nothing. But when it did come on, I actually got to play for a few minutes and it did work. But I could not get it to keep coming on. Like, it was really 1 out of or like we'll say 2 out of 50 to 100 tries. I finally got it to come on. So there is some kind of short in there. Now, if that was fixed, then this thing would probably work. Besides the scratches on the screen, there are some scratches on the screen. So there's a chance this might end up on eBay. But before I put it up on eBay, well, who knows? Might be on eBay before you even see this video. We'll see about that. So I've rambled on long enough. Jeez. Okay. Maybe I'll have some more pickups in a future video. So that's the end of this video. So thanks for watching.